Hello everyone, myself Nikhil from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today we'll be discussing on the subject Introduction to Python Programming. The topic is file reading and writing. File. What is a file? A file is a collection of a data or information that is stored in the structured format and has a unique name. Files are fundamental entities used to organize and store data on the various storage devices like hard drives, solid state drives, flash drives, and more. Files can contain various types of information such as text, images, audio files, videos, programs, or any other digital content. Here is the example of the text file. It demonstrates how files are used in the computing. Second one is the files can store different types of data. They provide a way to organize and access information. Now we will discuss on the file reading. In Python, you can read the contents of a file using various methods provided by the built-in open function. The open function allows you to open a file in different modes, such as read mode, which is denoted by R, write mode, which is denoted by W, and append mode, which is denoted by A, and so on. To read the contents of the file, you use the file objects modes, such as read, readline, or readlines. Now we'll discuss on the method one, that is using read method. With open of file path R as a file contents is equal to file.read, print file contents. The output of this method is file.read function. It reads the entire content of the file and stores it in the variable file contents. Then it prints the contents of the variable. Method 2, using readline method. Readline by line with open function in the bracket file path R denotes the writing mode as file. Line is equal to file dot read line function, while line print line comma end is equal to line is equal to represents the assignment operator. Line is equal to file dot read line. Output of the method 2 is, in the second method, file dot read line reads one line at a time. The loop iterates through each line and prints it. The end is equal to argument in the print function and is used to avoid printing an additional new line that is automatically added by the print function. We will now move on to the Python example for file reading. Step 1 is to open the file. File path is equal to example.txt. Try file is equal to open in the bracket file path R, except we have used except as a file not found error. Print, it prints the words like f file path not found, exit. Step 2 is to read the contents of the file. Try file contents is equal to file.read function, except now this prints as error occurred while reading the file. Then the file closes. The function used is file.close, exit. Step 3, to closing the file. To close the file, we use the function as file.close. Step 4 is printing the contents of the file. To print the contents of the file, we will use a print function in the bracket file contents. The explanations for the steps are: we start by specifying the file path as a string, which is in the location of the file we want to read. In this example, we have given as a example.txt. We use a try except block to handle the possibility of the file not being found or any other potential errors during the file reading process. If the file is not found, it will print an error message and exit the program. We open the file using the open function, specifying the file path and the mode as R for reading. This allows us to read the contents of the file. If the file is opened successfully, then it returns as a file object which we stored in the file variable. We use another try except block to handle errors that might occur during the reading process. We read the contents of the file using the read function method on the file object, and the entire content is stored in the file contents variable. Next one is after reading the file, we close it using the close function method on the file object. It is essential to close the file after reading to free up the system's resources. Last one is finally, we print the contents of the file to the console. Now we will move on to the file reading, file writing. Now we will move on to the next topic, that is file writing. File writing is the process of writing the data to a file stored in the computer storage medium, such as a hard drive. Hard drive meaning that secondary storage devices. This data can be in various formats, including text, binary, or other types. In programming, file writing is a common task used to save information generated or processed by program into a file or user used to share with other programs. Here's a step-by-step explanation of file writing using Python examples. Example 1. Writing text to a file. Step 1. Open the file in write mode. File path is equal to output.txt. Try. File is equal to open of file path, comma W. The W stands for the writing mode, except IO error. Here the IO error stands for the input output error. Print. It prints the sentences F error, meaning the file error, unable to open or creating the file for writing. Exit. The step 2 is to write the data to the file. Try file.write. Here we use the file.read function as writing the data to the file. This is the first line. /n represents the new line character, which prints the sentence in the another line. File.read of, and this is the second line. Except print error occurred while writing to the file. File.close. Step 3. Closing the file. File.close. Print data returned to the file successfully. And these are the three steps related to the opening and the closing of the file. Now the second example is writing a list of the numbers to the file. The step 1 is open the file in the writing mode. File path is equal to numbers.txt, meaning text. Try file is equal to open of file path W, except IO error, print F error, unable to open or create file for writing. Step 2. Write data to the file. Try numbers. Here we are using the list. So the numbers we will give as a square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For num in numbers, file.read string of num plus /n, except print error occurred while writing to the file. File.close. The step 3 is that is closing the file. File.close. Print data returned to the file successfully. It prints like this. The explanation for the list of the numbers example is in this example, we want to write a list of numbers to a file named numbers.txt. The process is similar to the previous example. We open the file in write mode and use a loop to write each numbers from the list to the file with each number on a new line. The program prints data written to the file successfully to indicate that writing process is successfully completed. In both the examples, it is essential to close the file. Yes, yeah, we have seen the two examples in that closing the file is common to both the files. It is essential to close the file after writing to ensure the data is saved correctly and to release system resources. The W mode stands to file truncates the file, which meaning will remove any existing content in the file before writing a new data. If you want to append data to an existing file, we can use the mode A. A is used to append the data instead of the W. Yes, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Keep watching. Thank you.